What's up everyone, it's me here, welcoming you guys to the first episode of Editor's Edition, where I bring to you the behind the scenes of the video that you see before you. I even have a computer here for some notes. So before I begin, I just wanted to give a special thanks to those on the Once Amino who had participated in the poll determining which song to be used, and the winners were promptly featured at the end of the video. So for starters, this video I think has been the longest in terms of time, ever since I started the project in November of last year, and I finished this roughly about the second day of January, which was this past Wednesday for those who are currently watching this video right now. Quick note, shameless plug here, but if you haven't done so yet, consider subscribing to get notified of whenever I put out a new video, especially how these editor's editions usually come out like really soon after the original video. Fun note, I had actually posted this color code a bit early, and as I was feeling great about myself, the video actually was missing the special crop that gives phone viewers the advantage, or immersiveness. I had realized this when the video was getting 1080p quality, when vertical videos should only get about 720p. Let me just tell you now that it was great sitting through the whole render time. Another thing to note was that given the super long time span, I'd actually worked on the video on different days spanning across various weeks, and by doing so, I was working with multiple versions of myself, and if that makes any sense, instead of doing this all in one sitting. So when I was actually going around and around checking the video for errors, I actually found a delay, which was towards the beginning. And for those who don't know the general process or haven't watched the tutorial on making color codes, I basically used Corel Video Studio to make my lyric transitions. This meant that all of the pieces sat on top of one another, and if you edit the beginning, there's a strong chance that the other pieces shift, which can mean even more work. So I was basically playing Jenga by myself, moving the bottom pieces while tuning the video and praying that it didn't affect the end. To bring another factor into the light, what do you guys think about the intro? Well, I hope you like it because it took about 2.5 hours to render, which actually delayed this video's release by a day. Either way, I like it, so it's probably gonna stay here for a while for these types of videos in the future. Speaking about the future, for those who have stayed a bit from my past videos, you might question why there's another CCTM on this channel, even though I said I would stop by then. Well, it's because if you look on DoTaegiTV, you will see that there's a glass color code covering the same song, and the group over there agreed that it would be too weird to have those types of videos next to each other given their release times being so long. I do have to say more on the glass color codes, but that'll be a new topic for another day. Since I'm starting to run out on notes, can we just bring in some attention towards the thumbnail? I mean, look at it. This is the final version that I'm probably going to stick with given the other attempts that you can still see on DoTaegiTV Entertainment, #shamelessplug. I guess that this video is running a bit longer than the usual, so if the preview on the right finished a bit early, I'll probably put in something there to fill it in. I do say, it has been a great journey ever since I helped make the first color-coded text message on DoTaegiTV around Christmas time in 2017. Just looking back at it shows about how much I've grown and changed over the times, and how each video was better than the last. Without getting too corny, that brings us to the end of this episode of Editor's Edition. I really hope you liked it. If you did, then why don't you give the video a thumbs up and a share to spread the word. It really helps me in the long run. For now, I have to go back to start working on this week's update, and you can be one of the first to view it if you are subscribed, so consider doing so. This has been the editor signing off and making sure that you stay in orbit.